The third day reached, a report came that Ajuma has been destroyed. Faith's father home. He was so worried. What could have happened? As the information got to Yourk, he urges them not to go for now, that it wasn't safe there. The following day, Faith's father walked up to Yourk where he was having a meeting with the elders, deliberating on how to solve the problem in front of them. Faith's father said he can hear their discussion, narrated his story, how Astrona has declared him wanted. Jaka, Faith's father, was the former warrior of King Adwan, who ruled Madina kingdom before the new king, King Kodubu, who waged war against Udom to take Aswa River. King Adwan, the former king of Madina kingdom, married two wives. The first wife was Ajuma. She was barren, and the king needed a heir to his throne. The king feared that his reign would end without him providing a heir to his throne. The second wife was Astrona's mother, who declares Faith's father wanted. Astrona was made a captain of the north and west region of Madina kingdom. Madina is so big that it requires two kings to rule it, but Astrona ruled as captain under his father. Faith's father is a captain for the whole entire Madina kingdom. It happens that Astrona's mother, which is the second wife of Adwan, the former king of Madina, has had an affair with a guy outside her marriage who is eyeing the king's seat. She also wants an affair with Faith's father, but he refused, for he cannot defer his royalty with his king. Astrona's mother got angry and since then sought for opportunities to kill Faith's father. One day, there was a loud noise of sadness and sorrow. The great lion of Madina kingdom has just passed away. Astrona's mother poisoned the king, then trapped Jaka's father to make it look like he was the one that killed the king. She also blocked every access the information would get to her son Astrona, the captain of the north and west region of Madina kingdom. Before the king's death, she had sent Astrona, his son, for a long journey through the king's order to offer a gift to King Gad, a kingdom very far from Madina. Jaka's Faith's father was arrested and to be killed, but unfortunately he was helped by one of his junior warriors to escape. And Kodubu ruled Madina kingdom, the one Astrona's mother was having an affair with before the death of King Adwan. He ruled Madina instead of Astrona, King Adwan's son, the captain of the north and west regions. Kodubu lacked the wisdom to rule the kingdom. The only language he understands is to use force. One of the wealthiest kingdoms became one of the poorest kingdoms. The whole people of Madina were displeased with him. His awful decision was what led to Madina invading Udom. His reign took away peace and prosperity from Madina. Crisis was on high increase. Now, Jaka, Faith's father, and Yourk now have the same enemy. Jaka asked, if only Yourk and his men could avenge him of those who destroy his home. Tears started dropping from his face. What served as a memorial to him from his wife has been burnt with the house. He said, if they can help him avenge those who destroy his house, he will help them with the information they need about Madina kingdom. They agreed and then planned together. Their first assignment to be carried out is to take down Astrona, who declared Faith's father wanted. The war begins. All the warriors were summoned, allocated to different locations. He took 4 months to plan out this operation. Jaka, Faith's father, warned that they can't win Madina in a direct combat. Faith's father and Yourk went with them to the battle. On the 5th month, Astrona was captured. He was about to be smote with sword by one of the warriors. Jaka, Faith's father, stopped him. He said, Astrona, I was your father's loyal warrior. Why are you after my life? Astrona replied, you killed my father. Faith's father replied, I never did. Your mother killed your father. Astrona asked in anger, what do you mean? And Faith's father narrated to him how his mother was having an affair outside her marriage. That is not surprise, if not that same man ruling the kingdom now. I will spare you because of the agreement I have with your father. If you try this again, you have no chance to live. Astrona was left alone in confusion. The king of Madina, Kodubu, and his wife, Astrona's mother, were so worried about Astrona's sudden return. The king Kodubu was asking his wife how Astrona managed to come back. Though the king and his wife had lied to him that it was Jaka, Fate's father, that killed the king, his father, and Jaka has been eliminated for killing the king. But Astrona found out that Jaka is still alive. That was why he destroyed Jaka, Fate's father's house in Ajuma, thinking he will meet him there. On his way coming back, the guard that helped Fate's father escape when he was to be killed told Astrona that he overheard his mother and the king secretly planning to eliminate him. Astrona could not believe. Why would his mother want him dead? As he nears the kingdom territory, two guards sought to kill him, but he overpowered them and he escaped. But he was injured. He could no longer sustain to go further. He laid on the floor unconsciously. The Udom guards found him and reported to King Yourk, where he was in the palace. He told them to bring him to him. In a few days, he regains his strength. Fate's father asked him what happened. He explained and confirmed that what Fate's father had told him is true. He also revealed his past imprisonment in Kinga's kingdom, from which he had escaped after 20 years. Astrona entered an agreement with Udom. If he could regain Madina kingdom, he would give them the entire west region to expand Udom, and there would be war between Madina and Udom. They both agreed. We cannot defeat Madina without a strategic plan, says Fate's father. They went into planning for months after months. The guards that were assigned to King Astrona had lied to the king Kadubu and his wife to save their own life because they were told if they were not able to kill Astrona, they would be dead. At last, the plan went successful. Udom kingdom was able to invade Madina. Astrona, Yourk, and Fate's father entered the palace. The king Kodubu has already been killed. Astrona asked his mother with anger, "Why did you kill my father?" She replied with boldness like one who has already accepted her fate. "King Adwan is not your father," she said. Astrona felt a surge of madness. His mother continued, "You were adopted. It was an agreement between me and King Udwan to prevent the kingdom from falling apart. I arranged for you to go to King Gad, knowing full well he was your father's enemy. I killed the king because I discovered he had two sons outside." Astrona told his mother, "You are selfish." After Astrona's confrontation with his mother, he stood in stern silence, grappling with the weight of her revelation, her betrayal and the death of both of his father, the king. Astrona told his mother, "You have betrayed not just my father, but the entire kingdom. Your selfish ambitions have led to so much suffering. You destroyed our family and our land." Astrona's mother responded resolutely, "It was all done to preserve power and control. I thought I was doing what was necessary." Astrona said to his mother, "Your actions have brought nothing but chaos. I will not follow in your footsteps. My loyalty is to the kingdom and its people, not to your treachery." Astrona, though heartbroken, knew he had to act decisively to restore justice and prevent further harm. He ordered that his mother be brought before the court for her crimes. Astrona addressing the court, "For the sake of our kingdom and the memory of those she betrayed, she must face justice." His mother, defiant to the end, was sentenced to death for her role in the treachery and murder. The court, under Astronaut's command, carried ensuring that her execution was a public event to serve as a powerful statement against corruption and betrayal. Her dismiss was not merely an act of vengeance, but a necessary step to cleanse the kingdom of the poison she has spread. With the dark chapter concluded, Astronaut took charge of the kingdom's recovery. He issued a decree to restore order, rebuild the infrastructure, and address the grievances of his people. He reached out to leaders across Madina to unify the kingdom and prevent future discord. Faith's father, who had initially sought revenge, found a new purpose in aiding the reconstruction of Madina. His experience and wisdom become crucial in guiding the kingdom through its recovery. Astronaut focused on establishing a just and prosperous rule. He set up institutions to promote fairness and transparency, ensuring that future leaders will be chosen based on merit and integrity. His efforts to rebuild and reform the kingdom laid the foundation for a new era. The story concludes with a powerful message about justice and leadership. Astronaut rise to power and decisive actions he took against betrayal illustrate that true leadership requires not only courage but also a commitment to justice. By facing betrayal head-on and ensuring that those responsible are held accountable, Astronaut was able to restore integrity and foster a new era of prosperity for Madina and Udom. The tale tells that leadership and justice must go hand in hand. Betrayal, when met with decisive and fair consequences, can be overcome, allowing for the restoration of order and the advancement of society. True leadership is not out of vengeance, but out of commitment to the greater good, ensuring that their actions contribute to a legacy of fairness and prosperity.